Hi guys, Hillary here for WaterLogged on behalf of saltwateraquarium.com. The day is here. I'm finally getting started putting together the stand for my Red Sea Reefer 425 G2 tank. Super excited. Now, as you can see, I've got the two main boxes for the cabinets as well as a box of all of the parts that I'm going to need to build it. There is, however, the top for the cabinet. It's still out underneath the tank. I just didn't have space to bring it in right now. I need space to be able to work, so I can go ahead and put together the first several steps of this stand, and then when I get to the point where I need it, I can go ahead and bring it in. So let's go ahead and get started. Now, as any good project starts off, you're going to want to make sure and inventory everything that came in the box and take a look at your instructions. Now, you can see they have a list on the first few pages, what all you can expect in here, as well as the whole assembly and how it goes together, and then each of the different components. Now, as you go through this, you're going to want to read it beforehand, but it kind of gives you an idea of which of the pieces you'll be working on at a time. So let's go ahead and get started. All right, when you open your box of parts, you're going to get this handy little wrench. Now, when you read the instruction, this is for adjusting the feet. So you're gonna actually need some tools to go ahead and build your stand with. First off is a hammer. That is going to be used for these dowels. Then a Phillips screwdriver for all of your cams and your screws. You don't necessarily need a flathead screwdriver, but I've got it, along with a knife in case I have to open any packaging, and a couple of pairs of pliers just in case. So those are all the tools that hopefully we are going to need to get this thing built. Okay, one thing that you should note when you're unboxing your different pieces is that these guys aren't labeled. They don't have the letter and the number on them, so you need to, when you're taking them out, go ahead and match them up to the pictures. It's not that hard, it's fairly simple. You just kind of take a look at all the different holes that are on it, look at the shape of the piece, and it's pretty easy to match up, but that's one thing that you should note. Now, this is my first piece. I go to my instructions over here. It also, in the corner, tells me which of the parts that I need, so I know I'm going to need so many of these and so many of these. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. If you're doing this at home, you may want to put something down to protect your stand just so you don't scratch it while you're building, but other than that, should be good to go. Let's get this thing underway. Okay, so I've put all of the cams in the holes, press them down in. Now that they're pushed in place, I'm going to slide the pieces in together, and then we're going to twist it to lock it. And then these little pieces are going to go on top. right, now that I have it flipped upside down with the feet up, I'm gonna go ahead and measure each of them to 3/4 of an inch and try and get them all level so that when I flip it, it won't be as difficult to level. Just trying to make things a little bit easier for myself. All right, this concludes this video. Next video, part 2, is going to be putting the tank on the stand and finishing up the stand. So make sure you tune back in for that. This has been Hillary for WaterLogged on behalf of saltwateraquarium.com. Thank you so much for watching. And again, thank you to Red Sea for making this dream a reality.